Hello, my name is Chris Sutter. I'm the Chief of Police for the Tulalip Tribal Police Department. I want to give a community update, and first off, I'd like to express our thoughts and prayers and condolences to those families who have been impacted through the loss of a loved one or family members who have been seriously ill due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I'd like to provide an update to the community about what the Tulalip Police Department is currently doing. We quickly implemented training on how to prevent the spread of the disease to all of our essential staff. We also provided personal protective equipment to ensure that they're safe in the field, and also to protect the community members as our officers go out and respond to calls for service. We have implemented other measures such as telephone surveys. When you call our dispatch center, you'll be asked questions about if anybody in the household has been ill or displaying the symptoms of COVID-19. We're taking other steps to protect the public and our staff by cleaning and disinfecting the police department on a daily basis. Our patrol cars, our holding cells, our workstations, and equipment is being cleaned and disinfected every day. Our officers will be wearing, as I've mentioned, personal protective equipment, N95 masks, and also cloth masks at times, and gloves. And if needed, surgical gowns and eye protection has also been issued to all the officers. Involved in many non-traditional areas of service, our officers have gladly participated in all the food distribution events. They've gone door to door to hand out food or deliver food to elders, also elder care packages. We've also performed welfare checks on residents in the community when we get those requests. We work very closely with our Public Works Department to ensure that we're out patrolling the closed tribal facilities and public spaces, including our interior woodlands and wooded areas around our business centers, to ensure that illegal trespassers and illegal homeless camps, which cause great devastation to the natural environment, are being appropriately enforced. You may see our officers giving friendly reminders at closed public spaces like our ball fields and other tribal facilities, or parking lots of the casinos. Those areas are all closed and the public should not be gathering there, and we will always seek voluntary compliance, and this is what we're all trying to do to keep each other and the community safe. We work closely with our Tulalip Health Clinic and Dr. Okima, who is our Tulalip designated public health officer, to deliver health-related orders. We have gone to the small businesses on the reservation to ensure that they're using appropriate social distancing and practices to keep their customers and clients safe. We've also helped enforce and worked with tribal members and community members on the stay at home, stay safe order, and related to public health orders to ensure that if they have had the symptoms of COVID-19 or tested positive, that they're staying in their homes and respecting those health orders. We continue to meet regularly with our emergency management team and talk about plans and strategies for keeping our community safe, working with all of our tribal partners here in Tulalip. One of the concerns that I have been working with is a slight increase in crime as the weather warms and people are going outside. Our officers have been directed to give high visibility patrols to our housing and business centers to ensure that the community knows that the Tulalip Police is out and enforcing the law. In that regard, I wanted to state that our Tulalip Drug Task Force continues to be operational. We consider the threat of the opioid crisis still very active and not resolved, and so as we're maintaining public safety during this crisis, we still have other law enforcement priorities that continue to happen. We are really triaging our arrestees in the field, and to prevent the spread of the COVID virus, we are not transporting as many lower level offenses to the jail, and we try to what we call field book and release and make referrals to the tribal court system and the prosecutors on those cases. Only the most serious offenses are currently being booked in jail, and that's just good public health policy, and we're seeing that across the country, that jails are reducing their populations. The actual release of inmates at the jail is not a Tulalip Police Department function. Rather, it's a tribal prosecutor working in coordination with the defense attorneys and the tribal courts to determine what inmates can safely be released back into the community. I've been asked a question by members of the community about one of our officers who did test positive. I'm very pleased to report that he is at home in self-quarantine. He's recovering at home, and things are looking bright for him. We're looking forward to getting him back to work, and we'll ensure that we follow all best medical practice and protocols. On behalf of the dedicated men and women of the Tulalip Police Department, I want to thank the community for all their support and compliance so far, and we're honored to continue to serve you in a very professional and competent way on a daily 24 hours a day, 7 days a week basis. Thank you very much.